I
Okay,
go
go
Burt.
ahead,
Okay,
Val. Go
okay.
ahead, T-Vel.
All right. I had to say my story starts from birth, like for real. Cause see, my Dukes was at UK at the time of birth, and her roommate was with Jamal Madison. Here you go, man. See, you can never be a hater. You see, look, to this day, I ain't never met nobody who just gonna look. I understand the
Okay,
history
before
and
before we get on,
that's my thing.
let's get that
You ain't
context.
gotta hate that hard, bro. I
I'm the
don't even hate
host.
on y'all
No,
like that.
no. Let's give the people the context. I'm the host. I control the soundboard. I'm a Louisville fan. He a UK fan. So just by every time he want to mention that school, you gonna hear this.
Yeah. He gonna do that. Now, but so my dude's roommate was with J Mass, and my dudes at the time was talking to Kenny Skywalker off and on. You feel me? So I was around it from birth, and I ain't have no other choice. You feel me? Like I always watched it. I stayed around it as much as I could, and I loved the high level of competition. You know what I'm saying? So, granted, I also got family that made it to the league and all that. You know what I'm saying? Bubba Wells. You know what I'm saying? We really ain't got a father figure in the household, so I don't have nobody teaching me the game or nothing. I'm just going off what I see on TV. Like I'm watching NBA and I'm watching college ball, and that's all I know is I want to play ball. From there we moved to Nebraska, and that's when I got introduced to, I want to say, the football aspect and like, cause I wasn't never really interested in football till my mama was teaching Tommy Frazier, and I seen him on TV breaking ankles and shaking and running through everything, and I'm like, man, I don't know, I might like it, I might want to do that too.
Mm.
But so from there, watching them go to the Orange Bowl and being around UK and, growing up, my mom was an alumni and they done went on to win championships. I just always felt like I was supposed to make it and play ball on the big stage. Like, and that's with no training, coaching, or nothing, never playing. That's just always what I had in my mind. And, we moved to Georgia, and if you know anything about the South, like,
That's a different.
the
That's
the
different.
level
Different
of
breed.
athleticism
Different breed.
changing, it just drastically increases the further south you go. And if you look at the way schools recruit, it shows that. And I end up seeing real deal talent when I thought I was good the whole time. So I go through the process of realizing like, all right, I gotta work. I got a lot of work to do. And I just keep working and grinding through the school systems that I was in, and I would never run into my mama and saying like, I think we should go to a different school. I might have a better chance or nothing. I just always felt like you had to earn your spot. It's just what I've always seen. I ain't never seen nothing different. But we go from,
Sound like a lot of
and
lot of schools out here.
a lot of schools sound like a lot of schools.
Yes, it do.
So my experience with coaches is what really led me down the coaching path and trying to help kids understand the game. Because like all the coaches I had, they never broke down what they wanted. They just fussed at you if it was wrong. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because I just seen him do the same thing. You praised him. I did the same thing, and it's wrong. What happened that made it different?
You ain't him.
So,
Yeah, they don't like that.
bingo. You know what I'm saying? But like I
Sorry,
ain't even
top
get the
man.
chance to play with the full team because
I
the
already know what
coach
to
cut
say.
me.
When he cut you? When he cut you?
Who cut you?
He cut me on
Hold
picture
on.
day
Hold
after
on.
he told me I made the cut.
Hold
You
on.
feel
Who
me? It
cut
was
you?
like I want to say 3 practices after the cut,
Who
and I'm
cut
I'm at
who?
practice, everything normal. We done picked
We
our
know who
Hold
cut
jerseys,
him.
on.
and
Hold on. Hold on. Who cut who?
Coach Riley cut me, but he sent the assistant coach, Coach Anderson,
Ah,
to
he
cut.
played you.